Hey guys, it's Friday, January 3rd. It's my ex-wife's birthday actually. So I've been doing this for a couple of years now, but over the last couple of weeks, I've been really paying attention to some of these larger organized chat groups that are on social media and Discord and stuff like that. And instead of like trying to figure out logically what they're doing, because logically what they do doesn't make any sense, what I've been doing is I've been taking the stocks that they've been trading and I've just been trying to map backwards as to what they could be looking for in the code. And so I've got that working. And for like three of the largest groups and quite a lot of the smaller groups, I've been able to track it down pretty consistently that we can figure out what stocks they're going to play before they ever start posting about them. And I'm conflicted as to whether to turn this on or not, because a lot of the things that they look for are really dubious signals. So if they don't pump it, or if they enter a stock wrong based on one of their signals, there's a lot of risk here. But I'm going to explain to you what it is. I put a poll in chat for you guys to vote. But so JD.com is one that they were all talking about today. They're all posting they had calls. They're basically trying to drive this stock up. They wanted to get 35 or 40 bucks or something, in a week, whatever it is that their target time frame is. So I mean, it's a easy push from 34.67 to 35 plus. I don't know what their premium they paid for it. But anyways, that's beside the point. So, I mean, a logical entry is right here in the middle of the channel. I mean, that's what a hedge fund bought, right? I mean, obviously, this hedge fund literally bought on EM1. So, I mean, that makes sense. We have our liquidity indicator, and you can see our liquidity indicator tripped right before this big volume spike, right? So this was someone front running this trade, like obviously, okay? And that was right here. So that would have been if this is a stock you're interested in, this would have been a clue to, hey, it's time to get in. And if you had bought here, you would have caught this big run from whatever, I don't know, 25 up to 47, right? So when these guys are buying is here. They're buying, this is, I don't know what to call it, but this is when they tend to buy. And then they actually started talking about the stock the last couple of days, and they've been really hard on it today. So this little mountain shape thing, there's a couple other like things that they tend to look for, but this is when this signal right here gives you enough time to buy the stock before they're going to actually get into it, because they tend to basically be here like a week or two after this trips. Okay, so one of the other things is they tend to short these moves right here. This is the value with which they would short. And again, this is one of the problems if I turn this stuff on. If you were to see this signal and short it, you're likely to get trapped, which is what happens all the time. It's one of the reasons why I think these groups lose so much money and are so inconsistent, is because when retail shorts this stuff, it just gets squeezed, which is what happened in this particular stock here. But these entries, if this is a stock that you like, this might be a good reason for you to hold the stock longer than your exit if you know or you think that these groups are going to get involved in the stock. I mean, I wouldn't make decisions on this, but I mean, you could front run them all. I mean, this has been really consistent, like 90% of the stuff that they talk about, this trips before they start talking about it. So anyway, so like I said, I put a poll in there. I wanted to explain this before we even really think about turning it on, so that you don't get reliant on it and you know what this is. Like, I don't know. Have a good weekend, guys.